Well, it's a somewhat beautiful morning here in Acapulco, ha, Aruba, and we have a rather, well, for our standards, a rather long flight to the Dominican Republic today. So, kind of back up to the north and continuing our expedition of the Caribbean. We're gonna fly up there, and not really much to see on this flight because will be over open ocean for most of the flight, but in order to do a proper expedition of the Caribbean, it just needs to be done. It was either here or to Jamaica, and I decided against Jamaica. I figure we will go up to the Dominican, hit up the Turks and Caicos Islands afterwards, over to maybe cross to Havana, then visit Cuba, and then down to Jamaica and round it up by hitting back to Kilo, Foxtrot, Lima Lima, Fort Lauderdale. I haven't decided if I really want to include Bermuda in this expedition. I don't know. I don't think Bermuda is actually considered a Caribbean island per se. It may be. But it's going to be a long flight out there to the middle of nowhere. If you're aware, Bermuda, not Bermuda, yeah, Bermuda. Bermuda is way to the north. It's kind of on par with North Carolina or whatever. So, yeah, I got some decisions to make. But we're nearing the end of the Caribbean expedition. I'm building scenery as we go along. So we have something to look at, something nice. Most of it's built. I think I'll after our flight tonight, I'll start Cuba, let it run overnight, decide what sources, that kind of thing. But so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the flight deck and get this plane turned on, warmed up, and ready to go. All right. Let's get some ground power. I don't think we need air conditioning, but we'll do it anyway. And just for effect here, we'll go ahead. Oh no, not all of it. No, hide all. Let's do control panel. We need jocks, catering trucks. We need a fuel truck and 2 loaders. And I think that will get us going for now. Of course, they're going to run over each other, but that's okay. So, plane is turned on. Go ahead and start the IRSs. Alright. Galley power on. Position lights on. And down to the lower panel. Let's turn the brightness up on all of our screens. Put it in plan mode. Put the radios into the right mode. And test the TCAS.
TCAS system test okay.
Cargo fire suppression. Good. Overheat warning. Fire bell. Bottles. One. 3 the bottles on one side, the bottles on the other. Brightness up. Status lights look good. Test the lights for any burnt out bulbs, even though I'm pretty sure there aren't going to be any. I've never seen that happen on this. But, you know. Alright.
Light slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain.
Should have GPS.
Pull up. Runway. Awareness. Okay.
And you just reminded me I should probably bring up a chat dialogue in YouTube. Just in case anybody wants to join in. Opening a new window for live chat. Alright. Well, I got that up at least. Just so it's there. Continuing our flows here. Alright, so need my trusty flight plan. Dun 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 dun. We are going from Tango November Charlie Alpha 2. Oh, these airports are really have weird names. Oh, where is it? Mike Delta Papa Charlie. Okay. So A to Mike Delta Papa Charlie. That's correct. And as always, at least for right now, we are Southwest 133. And don't have a runway yet, so I'm not going to put that in. I'm going to go ahead and put my route in, though. And when I do my routes, I always leave out SIDS and stars from the plan, because leave a little room for ATC. As you know, I use an ATC application, Pilot2ATC. Wonderful, wonderful program, by the way. I get mad at it sometimes for its complete lunacy on occasions, but it's pretty good. Surely better than the stock ATC that comes with X-Plane. We're direct there. And then we're going to go Gulf 855, 885. It's the airway we will use to Kilo, Echo, Romeo. Oh man, Lima. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, sorry about that. And then we're going to take another airway from there. 885. So, and then... oh. That's going to be our exit point on that airway. And 554, we'll pick that up. And we will exit at... okay, and then we'll pick up airway T8 to Dupel. All right. So that's good. We got that in. Let's go ahead and get the fuel started and set our weights for this flight. After loading, our weight is supposed to be 101,571 pounds, so 101.6 thousand pounds. And we're going to refuel to, we're taking 13.6 thousand pounds of fuel. Which is really way more than we actually need, but better safe than sorry, right? Cost center of gravity is 20, and that's good. Let's go ahead and refuel realistic. Since we've got some time, right? Alright. Got us refueling here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put in our performance information. We are going up to Flight level 350. Odd numbers because we're going east. And we're going to put our zero fuel weight of 101.6. Reserves are going to be 1.3. Cost index is 17, so rather slow. Now, one thing I want to try, I don't know why the planned fuel. Yeah, we need to put that in too, don't we? 13. 6. Just so we can calculate on the right numbers. All right. I don't know why the plane is not getting down on profile when in VNAV. I don't know if it's just you know, a characteristic of the plane, or whether it's bad information going into the cruise wind or a bug with the cruise wind and the temperature deviation. So I'm just going to leave it alone and see what happens. I'm not going to put anything in here. I'm just going to leave it blank and go from there. No derating. 20% center of gravity, and our V speeds are as follows. So 142 in the MCP. $133. See, I really wish these would not move, like if I put them up, but you know, it's 133. So about there. And 131. Oh, that's 3 of them. Oh, you son of a... Well, fine. You can stay there. I'm just going to move these two up in tandem, because they usually go in tandem, to about right there. That looks good to me. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get our pressurization panel set while we're here. Going up to 350. And we're going to be landing at 47 feet above sea level, so 40 is good. Alright. So that's all in. That should be good. Put it on our route page. Because we don't have any other information in at this moment in time, I'm going to go ahead and sync up Pilot2ATC here.
Reina Beatrix INTL information Oscar. 1000 Zulu weather. Wind 110 at 18, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 27, dew point -12. Altimeter 2991. Arriving runway 11, departing runway 11. Advise on initial contact you have Oscar.
Alright, we'll advise that we have Oscar, and it sounds like we got some wind today. Get that tropical storm down in the Caribbean, but I thought we would be far enough east that we'd miss most of it. I mean, we expect clouds and things, but nothing too major. But 18 mile an hour winds are nothing to scoff at. Alright, so we're good there. Power's on. Let's go ahead and call for clearance. Actually, I gotta file my flight plan first and let it come up with SIDS and stars, if applicable. Okay, looks like it assigned it. And I'm just looking on the other screen here to look at the departure and the approach. And it looks like I did good with the route, because it looks like it's pretty much straight in with a dog leg to the right to hit the runway. So looks good to me. I'm not going to complain about it. Alright. Okay, they want us to go way around the airport to taxi. I'm just looking at my taxi screen here and what it's predicting. And it looks like we're gonna cross the, we're gonna go, we're gonna cross the runway, go up the other side, cross back over the runway. And I don't know if I'm actually going, I mean I could for realistic purposes, but why? Ah, oh well. Alright, let's call for clearance. Southwest 133, ready to copy.
Southwest 133 is cleared to Mike Delta Papa Charlie, climb via the APNU-1B departure, with the APNET transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 11. Maintain flight level 130. Expect higher clearances 8 minutes after departure. Squawk 6323.
He said APNU 1B with the APNU transition, so just by itself. Alright. Southwest 133 is cleared to Mike Delta Papa Charlie. Departure runway 11. Maintain flight level 130. Squawk 6323.
Southwest 133 read back correct. Altimeter 2982, let us know when you're ready for pushback.
Roger, Southwest 133. Now they're saying 2982 on here. The sim says 2991. And you may have been wondering about that. I'm just going to check the weather. The actual weather at the airport, which is what's supposed to be on here. And that's another factor that, you know, might actually be a factor in this. So that's cool. Show cans. Pressure is 2986. Okay, well, we're just leaving it on what the sim says for now. See, this is very aggravating between the sim and XEnviro sometimes, or the sim and real weather. You really just want it to be somewhat on par, but I guess the weather's shifting or something. The sim is set, this started about 7 a.m., so this is a morning flight. Everything else in the weather report looks good. Alright. Let us know when you're ready for pushback. Let's go ahead and set everything else back up here. So we're going up to 13,000 as our first leg. And they want us to squawk 6323. And I'll leave that in there. I don't necessarily... See, Pilot2ATC won't actually, it'll just show it in standby unless I actually turn it on, but we'll do that before takeoff and then let it be. Alright. Put it into the... We're taking off on runway 11. Departure is the APNU 1B. No transition. And it's saying, it's predicting runway 8. Straight in approach. RNAV to runway 8. Oh yay. With the anabi transition. Alright. Let's look. Beam. We need to move this up. And Doomfell. And by. Okay, so that's good. Step, step, step. and hit the runway. Alright, a pretty straightforward up across the airways. Dog leg. Final fix, and then runway. So we should be good. Looks good. So let's go ahead and activate that route. And since we already have all of our information in, we're going to execute it. And we have a magenta line, so we know it's good. At least we think. Alright. Well, we are still docked. Let's go ahead and turn on our flight directors. So we are going to go ahead and start the APU. And get that window heat on. Alright, buses to APU. Looks good. Go ahead and call the boys on the ground. They can batten up the hatches and unplug us. And let's go ahead and get rid of all those crazy guys. Alright. We'll go ahead and get the hydraulics cleared. Excuse me, are we okayed for hydraulics? Alright. Thanks very much. Hydraulics are on. Let's go ahead and fasten seatbelt signs are on. Everybody should be getting into their seats about now. Alright. So we need to go out of here. And I think we're on the edge. Yeah, we'll just go straight back. And why don't they just... He's going to give me bad taxi directions, but I'm not going to take them. I'm not going across the runway. There's nothing here. Alright. Southwest 133. Ready for taxi.
Southwest 133 taxi to runway 11 via taxiways Alpha, Delta, Charlie, Golf, hold short runway 29, and runway 29, and runway 29, and runway 11.
Okay, see, I told you. Weird taxi instructions. Taxi via Alpha, Delta, Charlie, Golf, hold short runway 29, and runway 29, and runway 29, and runway 11, Southwest 133.
Southwest 133 taxi to 11.
Well, maybe we'll just do what they ask. I get that weird feeling that there was a reason, but I know there's not. Plus, it's just good form, I guess. Right? Right, of course, right. Alright. IRSs are aligned, we're good. Let's call for our taxi truck. Nope. You know what? Gotta do that. And now we'll get a pushback. I'll see y'all later. Go ahead and get those turned on. Get the pressure in the ducts going. So we'll back out of here. And we got full pressure. Let's go ahead and start number 2. Oh yeah. And we gotta have that. Anti-collision lights. Gonna go ahead and let it turn us. And we have good N2 rotation. Give it fuel. Alright, looks like we have a good start on 2. Let's go ahead and run up 1. And add the fuel. We're just gonna go how they said. And this is good right here. Thanks, guys. $142 still set. Okay. Taxi lights all on. It is kind of morning here. Let's go ahead and switch over. And APU off. The pack's going. Get our pitot heat going. Yaw damper on. And I think that's about it that we need for this. Let's turn off the APU. Alright, set flaps for 5 for takeoff. Flaps are in transit. Okay. Let's taxi out of here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't turn on the recirculation fan. I knew it wasn't quite loud enough. I feel like I'm really starting to get to know this plane. And this has got to be the best plane in X-Plane so far. But,
Southwest 133 clear to cross runway 11.
clear to cross runway 11, Southwest 133.
Approaching 29.
Of course I say 29, but whatever. We're gonna go up 29
On runway 29.
to this turn off right here. And then we're gonna turn and come off 29. Southwest 133 is clear of runway 29. Alright, so we're going to go up this taxiway and cross back over here in a minute. So if the developer of Pilot2ATC just happens to be listening, these taxi routes sometimes are just nuts. Wait, hold on. You want me to go across here? Okay. This looks like gravel.
Approaching 29.
There's nothing here to cross. Oh, that's where you want me to go. Alright. We'll get on golf here. Make this turn. Probably still going way too fast. But we do what we like. There is no FAA out here. This is the wild Caribbean. So, most of these stops, Southwest actually, except for St. Martin, Southwest actually flies to, but I don't think they make any inter-island flights. I think they fly from Orlando or from Fort Lauderdale to the destination in the islands and then back. So we're kind of bending the rules here a little bit, but we're not totally off base, except for St. Martin, because that was just, you know, can't do a Caribbean tour and not do St. Martin. It would be a travesty. So I saw that new Key West scenery that's out, and I'm thinking about buying it. Looked pretty interesting. Definitely would be an upgrade over what I've got, which is just freeware. Not that it's bad. But I think this stuff has some really cool ortho that's with it, that's not just limited around the island. Alright, let's start slowing you down a little bit. I think it'd be worth it. It'd make me want to do Florida runs a little more often. To be quite honest, this is the
Southwest 133 contact tower on 120.9er. Enjoy your morning.
120.9er, Southwest 133, good day. 120.9er. Okay. Let's just get the plane stopped first. And I'll pull up to here and stop this here plane. Like so. Parking brake. 120.9er. Alright. Takeoff lights on. All of that off. Continuous ignition. And I didn't select, I did both. That's okay. Strobe is waiting. Pressurizing. And overhead looks good. Arm the auto throttles. Auto brakes to RTO. Looks like we're good. Southwest 133. Ready for takeoff. Runway 11.
Southwest 133 winds are 090 at 19 knots cleared for takeoff. Runway 11 squawk 6323.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 11. Southwest 133. Alright, let's go. It's going to start squawking. It's on auto mode. But that's exactly why I just turn it on. I don't know what the actual procedure is, or that's the way it really works. This doesn't look like the shortest runway in the world, but
Approaching 1-1.
we are going to use as much of this bad boy as we possibly can. Go ahead, pull onto the runway.
On runway
Stop.
1-1.
And brakes. And go ahead and run them up. And releasing the brakes. Toga power. And I can't see my instruments. That's never a good thing. And V1, rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. And let's get some VNAV and some LNAV action. And I'm still flying it, I just, I'm a little above profile here. That's okay. Flaps up. We got sufficient speed and autopilot. Let it go. And we'll hit the clock. Why not, right? Oh, it was running. Alright.
Southwest 133 contact center on 125.9er2. Have a nice day.
125.902, Southwest 133, good day. 125.902. Southwest 133, climbing to 13,000 feet.
Southwest 133 good morning.
You need some volume.
Radar contact.
That's another thing about Pilot2ATC, it never starts with full volume selected. It's not wanting to break the barrier. I get it. The 250 barrier doesn't want to get above that real. Start getting yelled at by ATC. $5,000 or below, 5,000 or below. Probably due to the fact that this is the same way that planes approach the runway. It's not noise pollution that they're worried about here. At present rate of speed, which is slow, showing destination estimated time to arrival in 1 hour and 24 minutes. Well, they keep you down for a while, don't they? Seas are kind of turbulent. As slow as we're going here, I feel like we're going west out of Salt Lake City. Now that's a slow step climbed SID. Almost there though. Alright, here she goes. Gonna try to start climbing. Vertical speed going up. Can't tell because I'm in the clouds. We are climbing at a quick rate here. Oh, you better drop down. We are out of here. Bye-bye. Yeah, this is a great weekday flight because not much to see, really. Go ahead and flip off our landing lights, getting close to 10,000. Put those out of continuous. Temperatures are still good, above 10 degrees Celsius, so we don't need any anti-ice. There's no moisture, we're above it. Let's go ahead and bring out
Southwest 133 climb and maintain flight level 210.
climb and maintain flight level 210, Southwest 133. If you notice there at right around 10,000 feet, the nose of the plane pitched down. We leveled the wings, or the computer leveled the wings, I should say. I wasn't flying it. And we ran up the speed and then pitched up and proceeded to climb. That's because of the 10,000 foot restriction of 250 knots under 10,000 feet. Just in case there's some noobs in the watching this now. Let me know if you want me to be more...
Southwest 133 contact ATC center on 125.52. Enjoy.
125.52, Southwest 133, good day. 2. Southwest 133, climbing to flight level 210.
Southwest 133, good morning. Radar contact.
So let me know if you guys want me to be more descriptive in what I'm doing, or just, you know, fly the plane. And I can do both. I think we really have a long way to go for this. And at 180, you adjust to standard pressure. In the United States. So we operate under those rules. I know that in Europe, they have different flight levels. I don't know how that affects pressure settings. Never flown...
Southwest 133 climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, Southwest 133. I've never flown over there, so I don't know exactly how that works. But as soon as we get the U.S. and a rebuild of Alaska done, I think I might try to tackle some Europe. Get me some Europe. Go ahead and let those guys move around. Pressure is coming up nicely. One thing we should always do is check our oxygen masks. Should have been part of our tests on the ground, but you know. Famous last words, we forgot. Alright, destination. Estimated time to arrival is now below 1 hour at 57 minutes. Now that we're moving. And I suspect that will go down even more as we get higher and faster. Almost a complete retrace of the Puerto Rico to Aruba flight. Going south, but this time going north. That. I don't know what that is, but it's weird and I don't like it.
Southwest 133, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Southwest 133. Alright, gonna get us up to cruise. And ahead of schedule, I might add. If anybody is watching this and happens to know why the IXEG does not, their IXEG 737 does not like retain the fuel values flight to flight, please let me know. I'd be very interested to find out. Because it was doing it for the longest time before the 1.1 update, and now it's not doing it anymore. Not too big of a hassle, but I always, when I start a flight, I actually bring the fuel levels down to nothing to start fresh. But it was, I kind of like the idea of having the fuel in the tanks from your last flight. But, you know.
Southwest 133, contact ATC Center on 128.72. Enjoy your morning.
128.72, Southwest 133, good day. Southwest 133, climbing to flight level 350.
Southwest 133, good morning. Radar contact.
Top of descent in 34 minutes. That'll go down as we gain some altitude here. I mean, well, by a factor, not just because we're moving. Oh no, actually, oh, there it goes. Got better. Well, she may be at cruise speed. That's our demanded cruise speed. 733. Yeah. So, this is about as fast as it's going to get. Whoa, what just happened? It's like slowly closing in. That's fancy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are at 350, leveled off, and now in cruise. Seatbelt signs are now off. Everything looks good. Your captain is going to retire to the back for just a little bit of time, and then we'll come back. Hopefully sometime before top of descent. Otherwise, just choose somebody in the cabin who looks to be best suited to land the plane, and stick them right here in this left seat, and have them put you down, preferably on a runway. Although, as Sully Sullenberger has shown us, water will do. All right, guys, I will be right back. I'll leave you with this view for the time being. Alright. Captain has returned to the flight deck. And the CO... Oh. You mean to tell me I was just letting the plane fly itself? Yes, of course I was. Alright. Let's see where we are. ...115 miles, nautical miles to top of descent. Wow. This is the first time I've ever seen the FMS want to, or the FMC, or whatever you call it, put a top of descent point. I guess that's close enough to what I'm seeing on the other map for Pilot2ATC. It's right around in there. It's not too weird, I guess. Oh, we need to unpause Pilot2ATC, don't we?
Southwest 133 contact ATC Center on 124.82. Have a good one.
124.82, Southwest 133, good day. 82. Southwest 133 with you at flight level 350.
Southwest 133, good morning. Radar contact.
Okay, well we're much farther along than I actually thought. Looks like we'll be wheels down in about 37 minutes. I really should assign some buttons to this. Maybe I will. No, not this menu. So... let's see if we can't assign some keyboard buttons. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And we're going to go to views. View captain is red. Is normal. Cycle views. We've never done this before, so we'll do... oh, it's already bound to something. What could it possibly be bound to? That's fine. And we'll do cycle views back on that one. View first officer. Yeah, it's fine. View captain, we'll do here. First officer there. FMC middle. IFR up. I don't really need to see the MCP, I can do that. View observer. No. Overhead forward. Overhead forward is going to be that. And radios lower, radios upper. We can see the radios low upper. We need radios lower here. Save view records, view test, view throttle quadrant, view visual. I do want view visual. Oh wait. No, IFR is my instruments. Yeah, we're gonna take you out. And let's do view visual. This. And view IFR. Let's do observer here. And IFR here. Okay. I like it. Oh, it makes me dizzy. Guess this is from the jump seat. Or kind of from the jump seat. Alright. That'll work. The captain's got this weird view, but, you know. What's the down one view? Ooh, you know what? Instead of that, we should do that on one. Use IFR 1. And then forward. Overhead aft should be this. So aft, this, that, this. And now we got a button for that. Well, what can we assign there? For the 3 key, what can we assign there? View visual, view throttle quadrant, view test, save views, views radio, view observer, MCP, IFR, don't need eCam, I can see that from where I'm at. I think we should view the throttle quadrant there. So there you are, 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 there you are. And back. 2, 3. Okay. Cool. Got some view action going. Whew. .27 Zulu. What is that? Okay. Not even 8 in the morning yet. And we just, let's go ahead and select flaps 30, 139 at flaps 30, course of 86. Of course, this is RNAV, so we're not going to have a, we're not going to have that going on. Say weather at Mike Delta Papa Charlie.
Weather at Mike Delta Papa Charlie is broken. Visibility is 6 miles. Winds are light and variable cloud coverage is 1,800 few clouds, 1,900 scattered, 30,000 broken. Current altimeter is 3000.
Roger, Southwest 133. Huh, alright, well. This could present a challenge. Let's see what we got for clouds. I guess it's not going to show us way out there. Let's bring it in. Nothing of any merit. Nothing of any merit. Alright. Nothing heavy. Just cloud coverage. Should be fine. Getting to the point now where it's time to start thinking about descent. Again, I don't have charts because this is the Dominican Republic.
Southwest 133 contact ATC Center on 128.42. Have a good morning.
128.42, Southwest 133, good day. 42. Southwest 133 with you at flight level 350.
Southwest 133, good morning. Radar contact.
Alright, let's put it back. So top of descent in 63 nautical miles. Fuel, we're going to have more than enough. Pressure's good. Looks like the gens are good. And the transformer rectifiers are good. Alright. Oh, we just gotta hurry up and wait. Inside 80 miles. Something tells me they're going to come in with some interesting modifications. See, what I don't understand is one thing I don't know, and I haven't figured it out, and I've looked for it, and I can't necessarily. Whoa. I don't necessarily know how it would work procedurally. Is once vectors on an RNAV approach, how I would deal with that. Well, in this particular plane, I guess. So vectors on an RNAV approach, I guess I could always just pick up the next point and hope that it makes the right calculations. But, you know, vectors without interrupting the descent is what I'm getting at. Nice crosswind, 66 miles an hour up here. Whoa. Kind of blowing us around a little bit. $139 plus 5, 144. So 144. 4 and 139. It's kind of where I want to keep my speeds for VREF in between. Well, on approach anyway, not on descent. This is turning out to be a nice flight. I might just go ahead and head up. We can always hit up the Caicos Islands. Turks and Caicos. That's not too far. I mean, not like this has been. That might be something we do tonight.
Southwest 133 expect the RNAV approach to runway 08 with the ANEV transition at Punta Cana International cleared direct to Tukul then direct ANEV.
Roger, Southwest 133. Alright. It is all coming together. 025. Wow. We are heading 025 and getting blown. Well, the computer's doing that for course correction due to wind. I mean, 66 miles an hour. Then again, that's really...
Southwest 133 contact ATC center on 124.902. Have a nice day.
124.902, Southwest 133, good day. Southwest 133 with you at flight level 350.
Southwest 133 good morning. Radar contact.
Yeah, hopefully this will be the last. I don't think we're going to do another long over water flights. It's just, there's nothing to look at. It's not very interesting. If we get back to the United States and get over I mean, I've got the entire United States covered in ortho. Well, I don't have Hawaii, and I don't have Alaska completely done. I gotta rework Alaska, and I'd like to rework the coastlines using ArcGIS data. I think it's higher quality, but I'll have to check it before I do it.
Southwest 133 descend and maintain flight level 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 270, Southwest 133. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and descend the plane. There's just no point. I'm going to give it 1,500 feet per minute, or per, yeah. just do this manually, why don't we? You know what though? Check altitude target. Yeah, okay. You don't need to speed up. I mean, 0.2 is fine. I mean, it looks like we got more than enough time here. The energy line. Way before our next waypoint. So it's saying I'm low 3,000 feet. It's catching up slowly, because its descent rate will be much less than mine. Check altitude target. No problem. I mean, if we catch up to it, I can always grab it with VNAV. VNAV, and we should be okay. Let the computer take it down, but I just figure we start descending now. Nice slow rate of descent. And I'll see where we need to adjust. Yeah, we're still good. Way good. Probably end up being too low.
Southwest 133 descend and maintain flight level 190, contact ATC center on 125.42. Enjoy your morning.
Center on 129.42, Southwest 133, good day.
Southwest 133 center frequency is 125.42.
125.42, Southwest 133, good day. Ah, smarter than the average bear. Southwest 133, descending to 19,000 feet.
Southwest 133 good morning. Radar contact.
The correct way to say that would be flight level 190, but you know. And we are actually catching up to profile. Go back on VNAV. Why not? It's actually shallowing out our descent rate. $16,456. You know what? Okay, there we go. Steepening up. It was just correcting for my existing movements there. Wow. Alrighty then. Go ahead and set our auto brakes to 2. Say altimeter at Mike Delta Papa Charlie.
Altimeter is 3000 at Punta Cana International.
Roger, Southwest 133. Okay. Got that wind pushing against us, slowing us down. Working in our favor. Best not to have a tailwind on descent. Not very efficient to have to throttle up the engines during descent though. 3000.
Southwest 133 descend and maintain. 1000 feet altimeter 2982.
2982. Roger, Southwest 133. 2982. Okay. What I have, ma'am? It's just clouds. Most speeds are really starting to go up though. 289. Nah, I don't think so. Speed breaks out. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Speed breaks all the way out. Well, most of the way anyway. Flight descent. I should really look at it. Oh no, 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 no.
Southwest 133 contact
Altimeter
ATC
setting.
center on 127.52. Have a good morning.
127.52, Southwest 133, good day. 127.52. Southwest 133 with you, descending to 1,000 feet.
Southwest 133, good morning. Radar contact.
Drag is fully deployed. Or speed brakes. I don't know, man. We may overshoot this. We got our turn coming up. Whew, this is going to be kind of close. Kind of. Well, maybe not. We got a little bit of space here. Now we are coming down extra fast.
Southwest 133 descend and maintain 4,500 feet. Contact Las Americas approach on 119.3. Enjoy your morning.
119.3, Southwest 133, good day. 119.3. Southwest 133, descending to 4,500 feet.
Southwest 133, good morning. Radar contact.
And we're gonna throw you out. Landing lights on. Continuous ignition. We are just not slowing down fast enough. And speed brakes up. Continue going down, dude. Seriously. I would like you to descend just a wee bit faster. So speed brakes are out. The Dominican. Alright, we need to be at 1,700 feet.
Southwest 133 altimeter 3000 at Punta Cana International cleared for the RNAV approach to runway 08 at Punta Cana International with the ANEV transition.
Roger, Southwest 133. Actually, we need to be at 3,000 until we get there. And I'm going to let the airplane fly its own approach. Get down, please. What the hell is wrong with you? I will be happy with 3,000 feet. That's a good altitude for approach. Well, almost. I'm going to start pulling the speed back. And we're leveling off. Speed brakes up. Let's go ahead and pull the speed back to 200, 180 actually. And give it the first round of one, two, three. Flaps 5. I'm gonna help slow this puppy down a little bit.
Southwest 133 altimeter 3000 at Punta Cana International contact tower on 118.8. Have a good morning.
118.8 Southwest 133, good day. 118.8. Southwest 133 descending to 3,000 feet.
Southwest 133 good morning. Radar contact. Continue RNAV to runway 08 call when established on final.
Roger, Southwest 133. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. It says some. Got about 1,500 feet to go. And we've hit the point, so we're going to hit it in 3, 2, 1. Change. 0.6, okay. 0.6 miles. 0.7 miles. 0.7, level change. Please get down. Speed brakes out.
$2,500.
1,900 feet's the cloud level. Okay, we're good. We're good. Speed brakes are set. Flaps are in the correct position. Now we're just going to have to fly the airplane. We're going to let it line up on the runway for us. We have not crossed the point yet. Alright, speed brakes up. And bringing the speed back to 150. Three more notches of flaps. Flaps 25, please. And I'm going to begin. I have the airplane here. I don't have throttles. Throttles are still auto. Let's go ahead and bring it back to 140 within our range there. And flaps 30. I think we're low. I just want to see the runway here. Need to line up on it. It's kind of offset from my current spot. There we go. Overshot it a little bit. That's alright. Let's pull up. Pull up. Incorrect. We can always use the rudder if we have to. But I think we're going to pull right through this.
Southwest 133 winds are light and variable, cleared to land runway 08.
Clear to land,
Approaching
Southwest 133.
runways.
Runways. That's all you got? You don't even know what runway we're going to. Multi-million-dollar system. Alright. We are a little high, I think. There we go.
Approaching 08.
300. Minimum.
There we go. Come on, baby. Just a little bit more for me.
100.
Auto throttles off.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Southwest 133 exit runway when able.
Reversers are out. Ooh. Why are there signs in the middle of the runway? And I don't think there's actually any 3D scenery for this airport. Nope. $60 knots.
3,000 feet remaining.
That was actually a really good landing. Minus the bounce. Well, we'll just pull off here. Oh, no, we're not. No, we will not.
2,000 remaining.
Well, hell, there's not really much going on. I mean, we could track back, but why? Well, everyone, I hope you enjoy coming to a field in the Dominican Republic. Alright, well, I guess in true 737 fashion. Oh no, it's paved. No, it's not. Huh? Is what it is. Alright, we're going to go ahead and give her a stop right here. And those are up. Let's go ahead and turn our landing lights off. Taxi lights on, starting APU. Ignition from continuous. Strobes off. That off. Pitot heat off. Like there's really a ground crew to worry about here. And no more of that. Why is that a problem? Oh, we are rolling. Why is this an issue? Alright. That off. Flaps up. Transponder never got turned over. And, I never turned on the seatbelt signs. No. Oh well. Lawsuit ready to happen. Wait. Hold on a second. Is that... Hold on. Is that the... I can't really tell. That's an airport over there, I think. Yeah, we're gonna track back. Why not? Actually, let's call for Southwest 133 is clear of the runway.
Southwest 133, welcome to Punta Cana International. There is no ground control at this airport. Let us know if you need taxi instructions.
Requesting taxi to the gate, Southwest 133.
Southwest 133, taxi to gate 18 via taxiways Echo 3, Echo, Echo 2, Whiskey, Echo 1, hold short runway 27.
I'm looking at this, and I'm not really... Okay, so we're near. We really have to go across... We really have to go across the grass. That's awesome. Okay. I don't think they use this runway I landed on very often. Yeah, that's alright. What did I do that for? Probably a GA runway. But we'll follow this trail here because this trail looks like where everybody taxis. Oh, there are the PAPI lights. So glad to see them. Probably should have tracked back, but you know, I like the adventure. As long as I don't blow a tire out here going through the muck. Well guys, this is what you pay for when you get Southwest Airlines. Adventure. And coming back to civilization. I can't make this up. This is literally the direction they wanted us to go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the APU. It's already on. Might as well, right? Anti-ice. I don't understand why that's on, but okay. We don't have anti-ice on. And we gotta cross this runway. Runway 27. Southwest 133, holding shorter runway 27.
Southwest 133, winds are light and variable, cleared for takeoff. Runway 27, squawk 6323.
Roger, Southwest 133. Well, we're just gonna cross. Because this is, They don't even know what we're talking about.
Approaching 27.
Well, the airport would be here. It may be a work in progress. Tell you what though, we're just gonna pull right into this little area right here. I kinda like it. No, we'll go to the terminal. Whoa, I don't think we're supposed to be here. Nope. What a crazy airport. So what'd you do today, Jim? Went off-roading in a 737? Psh, I could beat that. You all know that guy. That's just very odd that there's a parking garage out in the... whatever. It's like they started putting this airport together and then stopped. I think I'm gonna have to go get some scenery for this. This isn't gonna bother me too much. At least the taxiways are labeled, for the most part, except for the one out in BFE. Alrighty then. Well, guys, I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go here. So I'm just gonna kind of pull this bad boy right in here. And right up to these buildings. Right here or so. We're gonna stop. Put on the brakes. Turn off our taxi lights. And shut her down. Yeah, we're done for the night. Huh. Okay. Never mind then. That's turned off. That's turned off. Those are turned off. Oh, hydraulics. Alright, well let's get some ground handling here. You kidding me? There's no services here. You don't get services. Might as well open the doors, right? Even though they're gonna load us up as opposed to taking stuff off. Alright. Well, that is the conclusion. We're on the ground here in the beautiful Dominican Republic. Actually, I don't see a lot of scenery. I don't... Okay, yeah, it's good. There is actually scenery. Okay. We're on the ground here in the beautiful Dominican Republic. Plane's going to get unloaded, and then we're going to go and get the hotel for the evening. Just make sure that you lock up the plane, Pedro. All right. Well, thanks, guys. It's been fun. Another flight, another day. I promise the next flight will be a little more interesting as far as scenery goes. We'll use some. We'll fly to Turks and Caicos, I think, just to get a change of scenery other than doing 2 days across ocean flights. I don't know how those guys do it. But anyway, until then, take it easy. Good night.